Hey, welcome. Chance here with the Why. Here to give you a 10-minute mindfulness practice, scanning the body, just to become more aware of the here and now and see all the amazing effects that might create. So let's start seated, either comfortably in a chair, maybe you're on the ground on a cushion, or maybe you're most comfortable laying flat on your back. If you have any cushions, pillows, use whatever it takes to find yourself supported. Feel comfortable. If you're laying on your back, perhaps put a pillow to raise your knees a little bit, to get a little more of your low back onto the ground. Take a deep breath in and hold it at the top for about 5 seconds. And gently, slowly release it, as slowly as you can. One more time. Take as deep of a breath in as you can. Hold it for 5 seconds. And let it out very slowly. Now that you're aware of what's going on in your body, take note of what's going on in your mind. Is there a lot of busyness, a lot of momentum? Are you all revved up, wound up? This is all completely normal. This is our starting default mode. This is where we are on autopilot most of your day. And to step out of your autopilot is to become conscious, to become aware, to become mindful. And we do this by paying full attention to the here and now in this vast realm of our body. So now that we're breathing and paying a little bit more attention to it, let's get a steady in and out, all the way in and all the way out, without straining, without working too hard. Just try to explore the edges of your breath. Can you breathe in just a little bit more? Can you breathe out just a little bit more? And just start to notice the stretching, the pushing, the pulling, the stuff that awakens, and of course, the tension that we notice when we pay attention to our body, where we've been forgetting or neglecting our body, our awareness. So this in and out breath is going to continue for the rest of the practice, and I'll remind you of it often, because if you forget, which you naturally will, coming back to it is really the practice. So a deep, full breath in, and a deep, full breath out. We're going to scan the body just to observe how this deep in and out affects how and where we pay attention. So let's bring our attention to the bottom of our feet. All those muscles around the arches of the feet, the muscles in between the bones of the feet. Do you feel any pressure there, any tension, any work? Are you having trouble locating that spot at all without being distracted by somewhere else? Oh, I can only think of my neck, or ouch, my shoulders. All of this is part of the practice. We're directing our attention to the soles of the feet. Breathe in, thinking of the soles of your feet. How does it feel? Breathe out, thinking of the soles of your feet. If your eyes are open or closed, try to still your eyes. Fix them on one single point. And in your mind, imagine what's going on visually in your feet as you breathe into that space and breathe out. It might feel like tingles. It might feel like electricity. It might feel like waves or fluid. And simply by paying attention, we're growing a stronger neural connection, a neural network, your mind-body link. And it takes exercise like anything else. That's what this is. So as we hone in on the soles of the feet, start to expand that area of focus. Notice the soles of the feet, but also notice the tips of each individual toe. The big toe, perhaps you wiggle it just a little bit to know it's there. Imagine there's some, connections. Your whole nervous system is like plugs and wires. Know that they're all connected. The big toes, the second toe, third toe. And each toe, just notice the inhale and the exhale. As we're growing our awareness of the bottoms of our feet, tips of our toes, come up to the ankles. Maybe you gently point your toes, flex your foot so you move the ankle a little bit at that hinge, and then find stillness. Direct your attention there. Breathe into your ankles and from your ankles. That still might be distracting with the shoulder ache or the low back. Adjust to make yourself more comfortable, but then direct your attention to the ankles. As we're moving our ankles, we might notice the calves, the shins. Every breath, allow this space to become enlightened. Let it brighten up just by paying attention to it. And by paying attention to it, it might become more uncomfortable, but know that every breath is bringing it more into harmony. Next, picture behind your kneecaps, that space behind the knees. Can you soften? Can you relax? Behind your kneecaps and the backs of your knees, all the way into that soft space in there. Feel into that spot. Deep, full breath in and full breath out. Moving upward, picture the biggest bones in your body, your femurs, your thigh bone. Notice one end of them at the knees, and then the other end all the way up at the hips, on both sides. Imagine deep within there, wrapped in powerful muscles. Feel all the way in to the biggest bones in your body. Now at the top of those bones, they plug into the hips, a ball and socket joint. It not only connects us to the root, to our base of our spine, our tailbone, the hub of all of our nerves, but also this ball and socket joint. Take a few more breaths here. Adjust if you need to, but know that just by paying attention, you're finding more connection. Lastly, let's focus on the space right behind our belly button. Just a few inches behind it, where the spine resides. Breathe into this space. Allow your belly to expand. Allow your low back to lengthen. Full exhales. And as we've connected to the lower half of our body, Remember that everything, from the mind to the heart to the rest of your body, is linked. But these links get forgotten, neglected, through routine, through unconscious repetition. So the practice of being conscious will always bring you back to the here and now, in your body. Thanks for tuning in. Namaste.